A lot of people are asking for xQc. He's not invited initially. I do want to have him on the server eventually, but xQc is a force of nature.
True.
I need to build like a 5 contingency plan for someone like him.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean that as a compliment to how like
Dude, I've always asked myself when I would see xQc with 100,000 viewers playing like Valorant, like why the fuck this dude got 100K? I think he can have really good content, but specifically when he would boot up games that I don't think are particularly fun to watch with someone who's not that good at it, like Valorant, like League of Legends, why does he keep the viewers? I'm not talking about when he does gambling and he does high stakes or when he does like viewer setup tours. Like, how does he keep them when he plays a random game? And when I really understood it is when he came and did the Housewives or Newlyweds show. He's fucking hilarious. He's so funny. He's not funny in the way that he could take the stage and say a sentence that would be funny. But he's just like such an insane character, like an unfathomable character. I would feel awkward just even imitating him. It's insane. He's just walking entertainment. It's like I think of like Charlie Chaplin, a guy who's like so like I mean, probably not as wise. Let's just say that, probably not, he doesn't say as deep of things. This is not an insult to X. I think he would agree with this, that he's not going for the same, Charlie Chaplin definitely had some great, but in terms of like the physical comedy and things like that I think are just insanely hard to emulate. He was good fit. He's insane. He was so hilarious at the Newlyweds. He does have some great takes sometimes, but I don't think that's what his goal is. But yeah. He's funny, dude. But then at the same time, I totally get it. I mean, he's just terrifying to have on because then, like, what? Tina Kitten's like, oh, hey, X, do you want some mushrooms? Give me the fucking mushrooms! And then, like, her chat's all sad for the next 3 hours. That's a problem. That's where you need some contingencies for sure. For sure. Obviously, there's some things that could fuck around.
Passionate both he is and his community is, right? But I saw what happened on GTA RP. But I think he would make the server very interesting. He made the Rust server very interesting, and he introduces a lot of new dynamics.
Dude, I thought it'd be so sick if in the Rust server it was just warring factions. And then everyone else could RP around it. I mean, that's kind of what the other server became, but if it was more entrenched, like there were 2 fucking castles and they would raid each other. Because that was all great. I think the best thing that ever happened on the Rust server is when everyone warred against the police. That was great. It was just cool when they would war against, I think universally hated group because the police got supplied guns unfairly, but it was purposeful, but it also made them like a really good rival, No, I'm not saying because of ACAB. It was mostly because they were supplied and because of every single police officer was fucking corrupt as shit. They were all fucking just terrible who would just shoot people who walk through the door. You could say ACAB, but obviously the reason people went to war with the police is not because xQc was actually going for some secret postmodern take on the current status of police and how they actually support the bourgeoisie instead of the working class who they're meant to defend. I don't think that's what X was going for when he went to take the guns from the police officer. I think he said, oh, they have big gun, fuck Mizkif, and fought them. But if you would like to spin it into all the people who are fighting them being, based political Andes, then go for that. That works too. This is how we heal the world. Type ACAB in a Twitch chat. We fucking did it, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! I was nervous. Let me tell you. I was like, 2020 was tough going into 2021. I don't know if we're going to get this done. But when my Twitch chat typed a political statement and we ended that, fuck, man, that was goated. That was goated. We're nuts.